Hi everyone, I'm Suman. In this video, let's discuss how to raise our own custom exception. So in our previous video, we have already discussed about exceptional handling and how to use the try, except, else and finally blocks. I just recommend you to watch that video. I will give you the link for that in the description. So let's understand how to raise our own custom exception. To raise our own exception, there is a keyword called raise. So by using that keyword, we're gonna write our own custom exception. So let's understand with an example. Let's try to write a code for, like, for example, if a particular number is greater than 10, it should raise an exception. First, we should accept the input from the user. Then if a particular number is greater than 10, then we have to raise an exception. So let's write a code for that. So I'm just giving try. I'm just giving input of enter a number, and here I'm just checking if a is less than 10, I'm just printing number is less than 10, then or else, right? I'm just raising an exception. For raising an exception, I'm just using raise keyword, right? You can see I'm just using this keyword raise for raising an exception. So raise, right? I'm just giving else, I just given the keyword raise. So now just write our except statement, except print please give number less than 10. So I'm giving that. Now if I just try to run this, you can see it asked the input from the user. So I'm just giving like 2. You can see number is less than 10 we got. And for example, let's say I'm just given 34. You can see we got like please give number less than 10. So if you just understand this code, first it will just asking the input from the user, then it is checking the condition if a is less than 10. So in this case, since 34 is not less than 10, it will just come to the else statement. Here we have given the raise statement, right? So what it will does, it will just come to the except block, then it will print whatever present in this except block. So that's how we're gonna raise our exception. In the previous video we have discussed, right, like zero division error, name error, those are the errors which have already defined by someone. So if you want to write your own exception, you can just define your own class, you can just use that. So if I'm just giving class, and here I'm just, for this exception I just want to give a name, right? So what I'm doing is class, I'm just giving some class test. That's the name of the exception which I am trying to give. So I just given the name as test, and here in this class I'm just inheriting the exception class, right? I'm just inheriting the exception. Then here I'm just giving pass statement. So now if I just give else raise test, right? Raise test. If I just enter, you can see even now, right? Even now we got like please give we got the exception, right? Please give number less than 10. If you want to check whether the custom exception which I have created here is taken or not, so for that I'm just instead of giving in this try and except block, I'm just giving outside. We just run this. Now we just give some number, right? You can see we got the error, right? It just raised an exception, so the process has stopped, right? Let's compare this with normal exception. So a is equal to 2 and b is equal to 0, a by b. You can see here we got like zero division error, division by 0. We got it, right? So if you want to give similar way, if you want to give, you can give by using, right? I'm just giving raise or test of, I'm just giving number greater than 10, right? Now if I just try to run this, you can see we got like a number greater than 10, right? If you can compare this exception with the exception which we have created here, right? Both are looking same, right? So that's how internally they have written the code for an exception. So Even if you want to create your own exception for everything, for every line of code, if you want to write some exceptions, your own exceptions, you can do that by using this rise keyword. So that's it for this video. I hope you understood how to raise your own exception. So this is a small video explaining about these custom exceptions. If you understood the video, like the video, and if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, please subscribe, and thanks for watching.